What's up, sons? It's Blind Ride with Son of a Tech once again, and today I'm going to show you guys how to configure and set up your IronFish node and obtain your wallet address on an Ubuntu machine. If you need help setting up an Ubuntu machine, please check out my Linux guide. And we have 3 videos in that playlist. I'll leave the link down below. If you already have your Ubuntu server set up and ready to go, you should be able to follow along. No problem. The reason we're doing this is because the official date for launch of mainnet for IronFish was supposed to be today. Unfortunately, it's been delayed until April 20th, 420. I know it's going to be a little difficult for some of you all to go ahead and set this up on the 20th. So hopefully we'll get you guys all squared away right now so you're ready to go on the 20th. Let's get into it right after a word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is myself. I recently launched a crypto mining e-course at sonofatech.com, and it includes 9 steps to cover when you decide to start your crypto mining journey. This is specifically pertaining to 2023 crypto mining profits and taking advantage of the down market to achieve skyrocketing growth as we move into the next halving of Bitcoin. You'll learn buying mining equipment in a bear market, using outside investment to speculative mine, begin mining once profit is established, sell mine crypto to pay for electricity, hold and prep for the bull run, sell at the top of the bull market, sell mining equipment at the top of the bull market, and begin investing in land and power so that you can bring in outside investors to utilize excess resources. Thanks everybody for your support, and I hope you enjoy the course. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. Welcome back, everyone. So first things first, like I said, you will need to set up an Ubuntu machine. If you haven't done that already, go ahead and check out one of the guides that I have down below for that. Once you've done that, you're ready to go ahead and start going. So we have essentially an SSH session set up through Putty right now on an IronFish 01 node or Ubuntu machine. And to get things started off, it's always good just to check and make sure you're in the current directory that you wish to be in. Make sure that you check the host name and you are installing and working within the proper machine with host name. And that's just some things I like to do right off the bat. So pwd for your directory or your working directory, and host name for the host name. You can always do a who as well to see who's logged in. And then we'll kind of go from there. First things first is to go ahead and make sure you're up to date. So you can just run a sudo apt update first and type in your password. This will grab all of the packages, and then at this point you can do a sudo apt upgrade, which will install all of those. You'll type the Y to go ahead and make sure you're fully up to date and patched. This is going to be all the standard Ubuntu updates coming from the main repository. And then once we're done with that, we'll move forward with the good stuff, which is getting npm installed. Okay, so now that we're done there, I'm going to go ahead and type a clear in so that we can go back up to the top of the screen. And I recommend utilizing NVM to manage your installs of NPM or Node.js essentially. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to just run a wget command. All the commands will be down in the description below as well. And we're going to be getting the NVM module here, installing it with bash. And then once we're done with that, we're going to make sure that the NVM command is recognized. So we're going to have to put in our source command and point to the bash rc. And then once we've done that, we can always just do an NVM version command. It'll say none, but we know that NVM is installed. I'm going to go ahead and clear out here again. And the next step is going to just be NVM install 18. So we'll go ahead and paste that into the console and press enter. And at this point, we can do the NVM version to confirm. Now you see that we're on version 18, which is the suggested version for IronFish. This is part of the reason we wanted to do, of course, the NVM. So now at this point, we can go ahead and just run the npm install -g and IronFish. And this is going to pull it through there. Press enter, and it'll begin to install IronFish for you. All right, now that we have that installed, we are ready to go ahead and start running the node. The easiest way to do this, and we'll talk about setting it up as a service with systemctl in a different video. Also, if you watch my full guides on Ubuntu, you'll understand what I mean by that. But for ease of use and troubleshooting, sometimes I like to just create a screen while I'm first starting. So we'll do the screen command -s. And then after that, we're just going to name it IronFish. Press enter. Okay. So now we're in a separate screen and we are going to go ahead and start IronFish. So for that, all we have to do is type in IronFish space and start. And this will start the node if everything went correctly. So at this point it says connected to the IronFish network. It'll start syncing. And to exit this, you'll type in or hold Control A plus D and you'll exit that. To reconnect to the screen, you can always find it if you forget it with the screen-list command. And you can see here that we have the IronFish node. To reattach, you'll do screen-R and then type in IronFish. And you'll go back into the node and you can make sure that you're troubleshooting it and that it's functioning properly. We're going to do Control AD again, and we are going to talk about the wallet. So for the wallet, we're going to want to do a couple things. First, we're going to want to go ahead and grab our address. To do that, we're going to do IronFish, and then we're going to do space and wallet, and then the colon and address. At this point, it will display our address. This is the address you would use if you're going to claim any of the airdrop for participating in the test networks. And then to export it for if we want to back it up and then go ahead and put it in another machine, we're going to want to run IronFish wallet colon export. And then the wallet name by default is default. There are other wallet commands you can check out. I'll leave links to all of that down below. Space, and we are going to specify the path and then just name it wallet.bak. And press enter. At this point, you can run an ls command and you'll see that we have the wallet.bak file in here. If you wanted to view it, you could always run just a cat and then wallet.bak. And press the enter button, and this will give you the key. You can also restore this by doing the restore option with the wallet command and just either point to this file or copy out of this file and paste into it to restore it. And that's how you would go ahead and get that finished. So there you go. There's how to set up an IronFish node and configure it, as well as go ahead and get the wallet backed up and find your public address. If you have any more questions or concerns, let me know in the comment section below. And for more details on what I'm mining, check out sonofatech.locals.com. And of course, check out my crypto mining e-course available at sonofatech.com. I will see you next Tuesday.